conclusion. You've got a choice here. You can argue with clear indications. These 7 verses, they're clear. There's no other way to translate them better. That says Jesus is God. Now you can go and ignore these verses and focus on other verses, and then you're going to have to start doing some theological gymnastics to twist these things to suit you. And you're going to be unhappy. You're not going to admit it, but whenever you've received revelation, you can't be happy until you accept it. On the other side, if we accept this revelation, we accept these 7 verses called Jesus God, then we need to let the Holy Spirit and good exegesis lead us to a greater understanding. And we're going to be happy, truly happy, because we're responding the right way to revelation. Now, very often people come and they say, well, I've studied it, I've made a study. Well, there's a wrong way. The wrong way is I read, I write, I confirm, and I walk around, I'm clever, I know it, I've got knowledge. Well, anybody that's got any connection to academics, to teaching, to any level of education is going to realize, but this doesn't work. I can't set up the test, mark it, and give myself a grade. It's got to be done by somebody else. The right way to study is I read, I write, others confirm, and then we can claim we have knowledge. You see, a study doesn't just make one person smart, it makes several people smart. This book by Murray Harris, it is affirmed by others, and therefore when I rely on his work, it affirms my idea. So this isn't everything on me. There are other people more studied, more learned in certain fields that confirm what I've been telling you. I'm a Seventh-day Adventist, and we've got 2 very basic standards to decide if something's biblical or not. Firstly, it must be spirit-led. Secondly, there must be good exegesis. And these first 2 points, for us to be certain that this is actually the case, they have to be tested. Now, in the Seventh-day Adventist Church, it starts at church level, and every level of governance, any study is tested, all the way to the World Church. And only when everyone agrees do we say, now it is biblical, this is truth. Because you can't risk not having those first 2 priorities checked. And the more you can check them, the better. I hope this has been helpful. And I hope you open your mind and your heart to further revelation as we study further into the divinity of Christ. God bless.